Australian Cup Series. A man to talk us through week 2 of the Australian Cup Carnival, as he did on night 1. James Vandermaat, here he is for the first.
So they're getting set now. This is round 2 of the Oz Cup Series. They're set to go now. The green light for race number 1, favoured in red. They're set. And they're racing, and Dustin only fair to begin tonight. He's trying to shoulder through. Not Again went out fast, and Not Again's going to cross over and lead Dustin, who's got some work to do. Settles down second, up to third, Tremor. They're followed then by Inclination, trying to make some ground up from Boracay Thunder. Well back to Jeannot Rest, and then Compute, and how much longer at the end? Well, Not Again does it well. A length and a half to Dustin, who's going to have to really pin the ears back as they turn. Not Again in front, but Dustin's levelling. Dustin rolled up, took the lead. That's a big win at start 2. A real professional. Dustin won it by a length over Not Again. Third, Inclination, a bit of an eye catcher. And they got away from Tremor. Then Boracay Thunder, well back Compute, Jeannot Rest. And at the end, how much longer? 30 and 19. He did a bit wrong tonight, but he was too good, Dustin.
Well, he was very impressive on debut, 30 and 13, and tonight, Nate, he's just about matched that time, but the difference was he had to work a lot harder for it.
Yeah, it was crossed early, and that was no complete surprise because Not Again did show really good speed on debut. And I think he's a greyhound that wants middle to wide as well. I don't think box one's a real advantage for him, but he was able to learn how to race, sit in the slipstream of Not Again, sit to the outside of him and be too strong late. I thought the improver and the one that we did touch on pre-race, Inclination, he was closing off quite strongly, looking for a little bit further already than the 500. He's a pup by one time only, and he was a bit of an eye catcher. He was well supported on debut, went around a bigger price tonight, but showing enough ability, he won't be a maiden for too long. And
Jess, from a trainer's point of view, I see a lot of greyhounds trial well, and it's not always the case that they translate that to positive racing habits. But for Dustin, there's plenty to like about the way he's gone.
Yeah, there is. You've got to remember with these fast dogs, fast early, in half fields, they're probably leading all the way, so he's probably never been behind a dog in his life. As James said, very professional. He did want to use a bit of track, and interestingly, watching it from here, he headbutted the boxes just before they opened, so you can't fault him, really. He's just a good dog.
Let's get the Michael Tyre. Looks like he's got Dallas Messina.
Yeah, got Dallas Masson here. Probably a nightmare start there, but gee, that was a gutsy win. He just kept grinding and he hit the line really well there.
Yeah, he missed it a little bit, didn't he? He had to work tonight. I know the time's not real good. He can, probably break the 30, if everything goes.
It's the way he went about it too, coming from behind, navigating his way through the field. That's probably what you're most thrilled with?
Yep, young dog, yep, big dog, going around 2 turns. He went good, I thought.
And how about Tarwillie in the next? $1.30, $1.40, a bit too short?
Oh, no, I think he's a bit better than this dog, but...
Okay,
yeah.
And box 2's a big help too, right?
Yep, he's got to lead. If he don't lead, he's no good.
Excellent, thanks, Dallas.
Thank you.
That was a super win there to number 1, Dustin. We've got the second semi-final coming up. Who will make their way through to the final? We'll soon find out. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Dark, and very good performance. And this feels like a bit of deja vu, doesn't it? Was it Melbourne Cup night?